How about I just come over here and I fucking crease these fake ass Jordans? Oh, just found out your Jordans are fake. Wah! Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I can't begin to tell you guys how excited I was to make this next video, but I also knew that I didn't want it to be like my last video where I just told you guys about funny stuff that was going on. I wanted to actually talk about the game that I was playing, and that game today is going to be Dead Island 2. More specifically, the new DLC expansion pack, SOLA. I don't care what anybody says about this game, I absolutely love the utter chaos that this game throws at you. And a boom, and a kaboom! I will wholeheartedly admit though that the story is a little lackluster, if not crazy, but this game is just pure hack and slash fun. This is a game where you don't necessarily hop in for the story, you just get on here because you just want to start slashing zombies left and right. Now, even though this game had such a delayed release, I'm really happy to see that this game not only got one, but 2 DLC expansions, and these expansions only further emphasize how crazy this game and its setting is. There we go. There we go. I fucking love this thing. While the first 2 mainline games were a lot more serious in tone, this game took one hard look at them and said, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And this second DLC expansion proves it.
What are you? PSYOP super soldier? You got alien DNA, don't you?
So let me give you a basic rundown of this DLC. SOLA is basically what happens when everybody at Coachella just decided to start taking fentanyl all at once. There's a mysterious beat that has apparently turned every single patron into a Florida resident, and it's up to you to find out what or who is behind the mysterious beat.
It happened at the main stage. Headline act on the final night. 30,000 people dancing. Suddenly there was this beat vibrating in my bones. It came from the speakers, but it was music. It was something more. People were screaming, holding their heads. They turned in seconds. They all turned. It was carnage.
This is Grace, the only living person that you find at SOLA. She's a scientist that has been conducting research on the strange frequencies she's discovered in the area. While she did try to warn everybody about the potentially dangerous frequencies polluting the area, the people at SOLA installed these weird-looking speakers called mood speakers, which amplified the frequency in the area and seemingly caused everybody to turn. However, Grace claims that there's more to this odd frequency than just turning people into zombies, so it's up to you to help her figure out what the hell is going on here.
And the strange glass speakers, they have this energy coming out of them. I can still hear it.
Then I need to hear it.
Do you see what I mean? Do you understand what I was saying when I said this game took a hard left turn from its predecessors? But if I'm being honest, I'm fucking digging it. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Whoa. Get out of my fucking face, yo. As you and Grace work together to uncover the mystery of the beat, 2 new zombie types arrive to try and fuck up your day as much as possible. The first new zombie type you encounter is the Whipper, which is the most annoying and possibly racist enemy you will ever face. Okay, there's some racial implications here and I wasn't expecting that. This bitch not only can use ranged attacks to take you back to 17th century America, but she can also disable your fury mode when she decides to throw a damn hissy fit. She takes away my rights and whips the hell out of me too. Yeah, there's no way this zombie isn't racist. Don't touch me. What the fuck? Why do you go apeshit? I don't know why she goes apeshit like that, but I didn't like it. The second abomination you're gonna meet is called the Clotter, which is what I imagine your average Discord mod looks like after coming out of a hot-ass room. What the hell is that?
2 angry piles of sausage meat.
What? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? This lard ass also has a ranged attack that is not only disgusting, but also very fucking deadly. What's even more disgusting is the way this bastard can completely melt themselves and move around like an inkling from Splatoon, but instead of ink, it's blood and guts. No! Oh god, no, I hate this.
What? What the fuck?
What's even more fucked up is their boss variation, which is a guy called the Dirge, who is even more butt-ass ugly, but is a little tougher and basically invincible until you fight him in the endgame, but we'll get to that later. From here, you go on missions that are all pretty simple. Go to a certain part in SOLA, find the mood speaker, activate the DJ booth connected to it, slay the zombies around it, and then reconfigure the DJ booth. It's pretty cut and dry when you get down to the basic elements of these missions, but things take a turn when you reconfigure the booth and immediately go into an LSD trip and communicate with somebody that is implied to be from a parallel universe. I'm gonna eat my goddamn wings while we have a trip.
That beat. A call?
It's me again. You gave me a piece of the beat. It seems so familiar.
You can transcend different realities. Clever of me.
Transcend. Clever. You clearly know me.
Or someone like you.
That's right, people. In this game, the multiverse is a factor. But don't get your hopes up too much. You only meet this figure like 3 times and then never talk about them again until the very end of the DLC. I don't know if they're ever going to pick back up on this concept, but if you played the House DLC that came out before, then you can definitely expect the next DLC to take a complete 180 when it comes to the story. Anyway, after reconfiguring the smaller mood speakers and getting pieces of the beat from the multiverse courier, you're then told to find said courier's counterpart in this world, which happens to be a character you met in the main story named Cadenza, who you may or may not remember. Honestly, she was kind of forgettable, but nevertheless, she's the key to completing this beat and figuring out what the hell it is.
Find me in your world.
Where? Give me a clue.
I'll be drawn by the beat.
Here? At the festival?
Yeah. And if I know me, I'll be dancing.
Dancing? Dance floor. Club.
After meeting her in the nightclub area of the map, she has you do a few more tasks and eventually go back to the main map of the game so you can collect the complete beat file and send it through this game's version of an Amazon Echo.
Jolly good.
Okay.
Have you recombobulated this beat for Cadenza?
Cadenza's been bad and isn't allowed on the sofa.
What?
Bollocks. But we're friends, right?
You are allowed on the sofa.
Sounds harmless enough. Could you do me a solid and send it to Cadenza?
Sent.
After sending her the file, the fake Echo explains to you that Cadenza has been trying to find and listen to this beat for quite some time. It's apparently been calling to her, and she was urged by her boss, Zombie Ellen DeGeneres, to stop trying to complete the beat because nobody knows what it is and it could be potentially dangerous to everybody.
So why is Cadenza in the doghouse?
I urged caution, but you were rash.
Conrad, okay.
Now who's clinging to the edge of the pool?
Cadenza basically replied with, "Fuck you, it's not a phase, mom, it's a lifestyle, music is my life," before heading to SOLA. Once you head back to the music festival to confront her, the entire map looks like something straight out of Stranger Things. What the fuck is that, dude? This is completely different than Dead Island 1. We're going into mystical fucking powers and shit here. As you enter back into SOLA, all of the zombies are seemingly heading towards the main stage, where you find Grace acting like a fucking boomer and not being able to handle the sick music kids are listening to these days.
What are you?
Hang on.
Fuck, we're gonna have to kill Grace.
What the holy fuck were you thinking?
Once you mow down all of the zombies rushing the stage like it's a goddamn Usher concert, you then head up to see what's going on with Grace, only to find that she's like you and is not only immune to the zombie virus, but can hear the beat calling out to her just like your character.
Yo, Grace. JJ's here. Focus on me.
Too loud.
Bloody hell. You're a Newman.
The voices.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She's a
Grace,
fucking Newman.
It's okay to listen to them.
No. No. I hear them. Oh. They hear me. They understand.
Welcome to the most exclusive club in the world.
Once you're done telling Grace to chill the fuck out, you then head back to the nightclub area to face Cadenza, where she begins chanting in front of a giant mood speaker in the center of the stage. So is the zombie virus actually like demonic powers now? You head up on stage and smack some goddamn sense into her. No, I'm being dead ass. You actually head up on stage and smack the shit out of her because that bitch was speaking in tongues and being weird as shit. Once she comes to her senses, the main clotter I mentioned before, the Dirge, confronts you and Cadenza to try and stop you from deactivating the giant mood speaker.
I can disrupt the beat, but not for long. You need to kill that.
Okay, now we actually get to fight this thing? At this point, it's been highly hinted that either the Dirge is the one controlling the beat, or it's at least in some way a part of it. Either way, this bastard's gotta die, and I'm tired of looking at him. Bring it on, bitch! This boss battle is pretty similar to your previous missions. Kill the zombies around the mood speakers, deactivate them, but instead of just leaving it at that, you now have to use the organ ball, which is the giant copper ball in the middle of the speaker, to disrupt the Dirge's connection to the main mood speaker in order to make him vulnerable to attack. In all honesty, it's a pretty easy boss battle. I mean, he will try and attack you in between all of that while you're trying to disable the smaller mood speakers, but he'll eventually give up after like a couple of seconds and let you do your thing. The one thing that does kind of suck about this boss battle though, is if you die at any point in this boss battle, you have to restart from the very beginning. And although this is kind of an easy boss battle, it is a very long boss battle, so this will get annoying really quickly, especially if you have the Masochist skill card equipped. Fuck, dude. That fucking blood attack is stupidly strong. Once you've disabled all of the smaller speakers and used their organ balls to disrupt his connection to the main speaker, Homeboy just absolutely disintegrates into the ether, and the world goes back to its normal zombie apocalypse state.
We are eternal.
Internal in these nuts. Oh shit, it actually worked. Okay. I thought we'd have to do one more little fight, but okay. Who's fighting it? Finally. Jesus Christ. After a nice after-battle chat with Cadenza, she explains that the beat is not completely gone, but it's not as dangerous anymore. She also possibly touches on the whole multiverse aspect we saw before, but she keeps it very vague and then proceeds to just walk away, leaving you very blue-balled about this whole situation.
It knew me completely.
Okay.
Everything I am, was, and will be. It felt familiar.
Familiar? How?
Better that I don't say.
That's it?
Oi! You owe me more than that. Oi! Fuck it.
Well, shit. And that concludes the entirety of SOLA. I will say before we end the video that you definitely need to take a closer look at all of the details this DLC shows you. There are some really cool callbacks to the first Dead Island game that will possibly get connected in the future, but we'll wait and see. But let me know in the comments if you find them, and let me know what your theories are for the next DLC expansion. With that being said, guys, make sure you guys stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and more importantly, stay awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.